All right, we're live.
Yes.
And very late. We're sorry, guys.
Yes.
It's been a hell of a week.
But we're making up with it with this cat right here.
Nope, which nobody can see. Hey, look at that cat. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. Look at that cat. My camera. Look at that cat. Meow.
I am Special Guest Star Kitty. I am declaring myself for the Royal Rumble, and I will win. I will destroy all by farting on them.
Yeah.
And scratching them in the face.
It says SBDs, man. They live up to their name. Huh.
Yeah.
All right. So welcome back to the Ballistic Missionaries. First of all, before we get started, let's talk about the answer to our trivia question.
Yes.
At the first Royal Rumble in 1989, who went into the Royal Rumble holding the women's tag team titles? And that is none other than the Glamour Girls, Leilani Kai and Judy Martin. I follow Leilani Kai on Facebook. She's awesome. Yeah. She's like a huge wrestling fan, and she's still involved in the business supporting young women wrestlers today. She's very cool.
And also takes the stride all challenges from Tony Storm. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not her. That's Wendy Richter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tony Storm has made repeated so she can kick her ass.
At this point, probably. Yeah. Anyway, so we love you, Leilani Kai. You're awesome. And Judy Martin, too.
Yeah. And at the end of this program, we will have another question for you.
Yes. I'd like to shout out our friend Matt Burns, too. If you watch our Halloween movie, we shouted him out then. He was the one that got this correct.
Yes.
So, way to go, Matt.
Yeah. Like I said, if you answer first on our comment threads, you will be mentioned on the next.
We'll give you a shout out. Yep. All right.
Die! You're useless now.
All right. Anyway, so we had Saturday night's main event last Saturday. It was okay. It was fine. It was pretty good. All right. Let's start with the.
I stayed awake for much of it.
Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu was first on the card. Dan was correct in that it was no contest.
Yeah.
Because the bell never rang, and they just beat each other up a bunch, and then the end of it, McIntyre came in and beat everyone else.
They kicked each other's asses off the building in the end. Drew came by like, fuck you, I got you.
Yeah.
I got this, I am King Troll.
A little bit of a mess, actually.
But, yeah, it was entertaining at points.
Yeah. Then the women's tag team title match. Rhea and Io versus
Judgment Day.
Liv and Roxanne from the Judgment Day. Rhea retained, although there was interference by Raquel. And then Stephanie Vaquer came out, who was no longer in her boot, thankfully.
Cool.
So she's back in fighting shape, it looks like. She came out and took out Raquel. Yeah. And Rhea retained.
Yeah, you got that one. I
did get that one. Yes. Yeah.
You might win this one.
No, we're tied.
Yeah, we're tied. Spoiler.
Yeah. All right. So then we had AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Man, that was the fucking match, man, of the night.
I wish this would have been in 2017 when they faced each other, because those matches. The last one was decent, but the other two were not great. I don't feel it lived up to the hype at WrestleMania. It was funny because it was the same year they had Charlotte and Asuka, and that was pretty much on stage. I don't. How good that match was is basically, I don't remember what the hell the main event was at WrestleMania, but I sure as hell remember Charlotte and Asuka. But Shinsuke and AJ in 2017, it was fine, but not as good as it could have been. This was a clinic, and it was great, and it was sad that more was not on the line. That's my one complaint, that I wish more had been on the line.
It was a great match. It was a beautiful match. And at the end, they hugged each other. Huge amount of respect there.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fantastic. It was the match of the night. The one that we weren't expecting, however, was the number one contender, the last one on the card, the number one contender match for the undisputed title, Fatal 4-Way.
Yeah, we both said Randy Orton.
Yeah,
Does it seem like the obvious choice?
Randy Orton versus Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Yeah, we both.
I went down the record saying anybody but Sammy, but I guess I should have considered that A, this was taking place in Montreal for this, and B, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Both countries.
Yeah, and now it's safe for Sami Zayn to be there.
Yeah.
But everybody loves him there. He gets huge pops in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. As he did in Montreal. So
as he did in Montreal, that's true.
So this may be a warm up match for Drew. I will get this Drew versus Sammy later on because
that is coming up. That's going to be at the Royal Rumble this Saturday. Do you want to just segue into the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Now, do you have anything to say about that match?
I thought it was decently good. I mean, it was
pretty good. Yeah.
I felt like the main event on like a Raw or Saturday night, Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah.
For Saturday night's main event, it was fine.
It was fine.
Like I appreciated the audience and their support of Sami Zayn. Again, I want to talk more about Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre and the Royal Rumble thing going on. So
which is coming up tomorrow at 2 Eastern.
We're going to be watching
from
a little bit late,
Riyadh. Unfortunately, quite frankly, I feel that it is inhumane to make your women wrestlers wrestle in full body suits for possibly an hour.
It's certainly hypocritical.
Yes. I feel inhumane is the right word for it because it's like just it feels like WWE doesn't give a fuck about their women wrestlers, that they're being forced to do this. I think it's shitty. I don't like it. I don't like Saudi Arabia. They have significant gender equality issues that they need to face. And they just pretend that they don't. So, fuck you, Saudi Arabia. I say that a lot. Anybody who's friends with me on Facebook, every time they have something in Saudi Arabia, I have to type fuck Saudi Arabia and your gender inequality crap at least once every time that they have matches there. But that's just my personal opinion. I mean, I'm not going to let it spoil the Royal Rumble because it is my favorite PLE. It's your favorite PLE.
Yeah.
But I find that rather unconscionable, quite frankly. And I think it kind of sucks. And it's makes a really fun event a lot less fun when you keep that in mind.
But certainly in the audience, where all the previous ones we've seen from Crown Jewel and any Saudi Arabia PLE is at least 97% male.
Every now and then, you see a woman in the audience without a hijab, and I always have to make it a point to cheer on that woman because she is brave and she's breaking boundaries, even if she doesn't realize it. Now, of course, if you are a Muslim person and you want to wear a hijab and you have the freedom to choose whether you want to wear it or not wear it, and you choose to wear it, then good for you.
Yeah.
Like, do what you want. But if you are part of a state-sanctioned religion that says you do not have the choice because men should not be expected to control themselves, that's bullshit. That should not happen. Wear a hijab if you want to wear a hijab. Don't wear a hijab if you don't want to wear a hijab. But the state should not be telling you, one way or another, what you should be doing.
Not just the state, the culture itself is basically... Their society is reinforcing oppression towards women.
It is.
And anybody that comes
but my point in saying this is like France tends to have an issue with women wearing a hijab.
Yeah. I'm against France.
They tend to have a lot of Islamophobia towards women wearing hijabs and try to make it illegal for women to wear hijabs in France, which is not cool either.
Yeah, I'm against
the integrity is women should get to wear whatever the fuck they want without fear of reprisal from anybody, especially the government. Anyway,
we'll try not to make this overly political.
Anyway, let's get down to the Royal Rumble. It's going to be on at 2 p.m. Eastern. We were considering doing a live stream of just the matches, just the Royal Rumble matches themselves.
We're kind of exhausted.
But the problem is that we can't get Surfshark to work correctly on our TV, so we might have to run it through my computer. And, we can get Surfshark to work correctly, but we're having trouble getting it to work with Netflix. But we can run it through my computer through Netflix. But if I try to run, what's the name of the VPN again?
Surfshark.
Surfshark. I keep calling it Sandshark. If we try to run Surfshark, Netflix, have it hooked up to the TV with an HDMI cable, and then run Streamlabs on top of it, I think my computer will die.
Yeah.
And I need my computer for work.
Yes.
So, also, Dan has to work until 2, and I'm going to be going into the library with him until 2 to set up a display. I'm not going to be working, but I'm going to be setting up a Black History Month display because, I'm also an artist. He's also an artist, but I have a display of my art for Black History Month, which is all portraits of Black history, historical Black civil rights leaders. I could have explained that better. Anyway, so we're not getting home until probably 10 after 2. Yeah. So if we are going to live stream, it's going to be starting a bit late. But again, we don't know if we'll even be able to.
Our explanation to our one viewer.
Yeah, hi viewer.
Yeah.
But so
a very long-winded explanation.
Yeah, I think at this point we should just say we're not going to be.
The logistics will not allow us to do live
in our favor. Yeah.
No. Yeah. Maybe
so
next
sorry,
year,
guys.
Maybe next year when they're back in the States and they can put it on at a time that we can do this.
Yeah, and we get our Surfshark / Netflix issues ironed out. But anyway, all right, let's get on with the matches. Well, since we were talking about the undisputed men's title match with Sami Zayn winning, let's start with that.
I'm going to pick Drew to retain.
Oh, you said you wanted to talk about Sami.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the second time Sami winds up getting screwed over to an audience that's genuinely wants him to win.
You think he's being used as a PR device?
Sure. Yeah, that is an easy.
He won in Montreal. The reason that he's going to
Saudi Arabia because he's popular. He's a popular. I don't say hometown favorite, but home, some quasi home people, home region.
Also trilingual, which is very impressive.
Yes. The crowd is over there for Sami. I mean, just like in Montreal, they're over for Sami.
Oh yeah,
but he's not going to win.
No, I don't think he's going to win.
If he does win, great. I think it makes me sad because I feel like this is a guy that deserves a shot at being a world champion.
I think he definitely does because he's never held the world championship. No. And I want Drew to retain, but I would also be okay if Sami took the belt off him. I don't think he's going to do it, but I'd like to see Sami Zayn carry a world championship. I'd like to see him be a Grand Slam winner.
Yeah.
I think this is the only thing that he's missing at this point.
Yes, he's been a tag champion. Both Raw and SmackDown. He's been an IC champion. He's been a US champion. I believe the only one is one of the 2 world titles. But I feel he's going to be. I feel like he's not going to win. It's difficult because I also would like to see Drew McIntyre have a lengthy run with the belt. At least
I think that too. Yeah.
At least going to WrestleMania, I'd like to have him go in with the belt. I'd like to see him go out with the belt. But I feel like either somebody's going to come in.
Because I feel like he's been getting screwed out of this title just the same as Sami Zayn has been all this time. And it's been, impossible for him to. And now that he has it, I'd like to see him continue. But
I feel
because he's been kind of getting screwed over for the past 6 years in the title scene.
Yeah, but certainly. I feel like with his WrestleMania opponents, it's probably either going to be Cody, Roman, or Randy Orton. One of those 3, I feel, is going to be his opponent, or it might be some triple threader, or even a fatal 4-way, maybe with Jacob Fatu. But
That would be great. That would be
with
great.
the Royal Rumble match, I would love to see Sammy finally pull it off in a Mick Foley way. I feel like he's that company's not necessarily in the hardcore
He's
stuff.
scrappy and passionate.
He's their underdog.
An underdog, yes.
But I don't feel like that.
Yeah, I don't think he will either.
All
right. Let's do Gunter versus AJ Styles. Now, Gunter, the Legend Killer,
Yeah.
versus AJ Styles, who will have to retire immediately after the Royal Rumble if he loses. But he's retiring this year anyway, but I think it goes without saying that he's not going to lose.
I feel AJ's going to win, but I don't think it's going to be a definitive pinfall.
I think it's going to be like a DQ or something.
Yeah, some sort of form of DQ or count out type of deal.
Okay. Yeah, I don't, because I think that now that Gunter is back, in his Legend Killer stance after his bullshit tap out at Jey Uso, holding him badly and incorrectly in his own move, after, Pat McAfee and trying to beat up Michael Cole, like he's back. He's back being booked strong. He's tough. He's a mega heel boss monster bitch, I'm sure he would delight in me calling him that. But so I don't think they're going to have him lose. But they're definitely not going to have AJ Styles lose. It doesn't make any sense, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, unless this is where AJ wants to go out. If he wants to put Gunther over, I can see that happening. That being said,
I mean, that is a possibility. I didn't think about that.
That being said, if it's just a matter of it being a writer's decision, a company decision, I think definitely a money-making decision. You're going to make more money on AJ going out at least make it a third match. A third match either at Elimination Chamber or see if you can drag it out to April with WrestleMania. That being said, this also might be a matter of the Saudi Arabians paid a lot of money to see AJ's last match in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a possibility. Keep talking. I want to double check. I have all the.
With that being said, I'm thinking AJ. Because in my head, the most sense would be you want to have this go on for a while. You want AJ's last match to be somewhere between WrestleMania and Survivor Series or somewhere.
So, do you think that AJ Styles is going to win, or do you think it's going to be like a DQ?
I think it's going to be some sort of DQ finish.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is the end for AJ, honestly. All right, let me just double check here that I have all the matches down.
Yeah.
That is not okay. That might be all of them. Those in the
I figure it can't be a whole lot of matches because you figure each match.
No, I know. I just wanted to double check.
Over an hour long.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Okay. You like my little time wasting thing there?
Yeah.
All right. So, as far as the Royal Rumble matches, obviously, we don't know everybody who's in them. But do you have any ideas for the winners? I personally think that either Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns is going to win the men's. If I had to put money on it, I mean, I want to say Roman Reigns just because this will be the first Royal Rumble that he's been in for 6 years? 7 years?
Yeah, Cody ran the championship.
He won the last.
Roman won the title in 2020, and he held it from 2020 to 2024, I think.
Yeah.
So he hasn't competed in a Royal Rumble match in 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
That being said,
Cody is still kind of the golden boy.
Yeah, and the temptation for a three-peat and having him tied with Austin is
that's what I'm thinking.
Strong. But yeah, I guess you got to consider who they're lining up for for WrestleMania at this point.
Yep.
I'm gonna say for me the men's. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Braun Breaker.
Okay.
I feel Cody doesn't need it to
He
be in a
doesn't,
main event.
but
Roman doesn't need it to be in a main
he
event.
doesn't. But
Braun does.
I think that it's going to go to Cody.
Okay.
Possibly Roman,
Okay.
but probably Cody.
Okay.
All right. What about the women's Royal Rumble? Because honestly, I'm kind of stumped on
Yeah,
this one.
because they neither. How do I put this nicely? Neither women's world titles picture. It's very vague at this point. Like on one side, you've got Jade Cargill, and there's not really a definitive. She's still early in her reign, and she's just going up against nobody's. And I think like the strongest contender for her to try and get over would be like to put Charlotte Flair into that position to take to challenge her at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but Charlotte is doing the tag team thing now.
But then they also have Jordan Grace. But I feel
she might be a little
But I think-
green because she literally just came up.
yeah, but I feel like yeah, it's tough.
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a statement that I would like to make about this. Okay, so someone has come out on record talking about Chelsea Green, somebody in one of the higher ups in WWE management,
the writing staff.
the writings, yeah, talking about how Chelsea Green is never going to be a main eventer. And personally, as a big Chelsea Green fan, I find that to be bullshit because she is just such an all-around talent. And I feel that them, like if she was in AEW, her comedic ability, which is fantastic, would be celebrated. It would not be a hindrance to her being an upper echelon talent, like it is in WWE, who just wants to stick her in the mid card because, oh, she's funny. We can't take her seriously.
Yeah,
This is a failing of WWE, despite the fact that she is a phenomenal wrestler, excellent on the mic, and also, yes, hilarious. She's funny as hell, and she's cool. And she replied to me on Twitter, which is freaking awesome. But also, you know, like Chelsea Green is also like a stand-up person who, anytime somebody is let go from the company, she reaches out to contacts all over, AEW, Indies, Japan, all of her contacts to try to find new placements for people who've been let go from WWE and other major brands.
What's his name? Was about to lose his house from the Brawling Brutes.
Ridge Holland got let go. What we talked about this about what bullshit it was, and she donated a bunch of money to him. She helped raise awareness about him. You know, she helped try to find him a new position. Like, she is an all-around queen, goddess. Okay, and it makes me very angry that WWE is just denigrating her, you know. So Chelsea Green is going to be my pick for the 2026 Royal Rumble. I don't even know if she's going to be in it, but she's my pick because you know what? She needs some support because she's awesome and she deserves it.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. It's a tough one because I have to figure out who needs it the most and which I like. On the one side with Jade Cargill, I feel like by WrestleMania you're going to have her either go up against Charlotte Flair or Jordan Grace.
I think it's probably going to be Jordan Grace, and she might drop the belt because, quite frankly, I think they're getting tired of Jade just doing nothing and not really being able to sell.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
And get
basically,
over with the audience,
her opponent so far has been Machen that she put on the shelf,
which sucks because
and
Meechin is
B-Fab,
better.
and B-Fab that she put on the shelf.
And BFAB is, I mean, I make fun of her a lot. She's trying, but she's really bad. Honey, go back to law school.
Yeah.
Be a teacher.
Something.
I don't know.
Anything.
She's so bad at wrestling. She's trying, but she's not good. She's uncoordinated.
Yeah.
But still, she shouldn't have been injured by somebody who is also not good at what she does.
Yeah. And it's the champion for that entire brand.
Yeah. And I feel like because she's putting people on the shelf, because she's not getting over, because she is just kind of a blasé, nothing champion, I think they might take it off of her at WrestleMania and put her on literally anybody else.
The only other strong contender on SmackDown is Julia. And
That's true.
Starting to turn her around a little bit, but still,
thankfully, yes.
So that's going to take a while to get her. On Raw, that field is not great either. Like, I guess at some point you're going to have Stephanie McKeer as the champion, but I feel the Raquel thing is going to burn out. So
you think so?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's going to translate to McKeer having the championship and somebody else challenging her. I feel like that should be what happens at this point. I kind of like McKeer's run, but I mean, McKeer, again, both women's world title scenes have been pretty flat. I want to say the strongest.
You know what's weird? Like, the women's tag division has gotten a lot better. Yeah. Like, it's kind of to the detriment of the singles division, unfortunately.
Well, I want to say the strongest women's is the women's intercontinental title scene with Becky Lynch, and even that's been on and off.
It's been okay. I mean, honestly, NXT is kind of blowing like the main shows out of the water in the women's divisions.
AEW, all of them.
Yes.
That being said, it's tough. I'm gonna go with. Oh gosh, let's see. I'm gonna go with Io.
Always a strong choice.
Yeah.
You know what? When in doubt, Io Sky is there, and she's a hell of a performer. I
feel
pretty much anything.
If a Raw women's person is going to challenge for a title, it's either going to wind up being Io or Rhea Ripley. If it's going to be on SmackDown, I feel it's going to be either Charlotte Flair or Jordynne Grace.
Fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I don't think I'm going to get either one. The Braun one I feel a little stronger about than Io, only in the idea that nebulous. It feels very nebulous in the Women's Royal Rumble. There's no strong. I mean, both of them in general, but I feel like at least with the men's, there's 3 or 4 strong contenders. Where I feel the women's one, it's anybody.
It could be anybody's game. Yeah. It's a hard call this year. It really is. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's about all we've got. We were a little late, so we didn't have a ton.
A couple of one is AEW we'd like to talk about since we don't want it to be all.
Oh, okay. I didn't have a chance to prepare anything,
but I would like to talk about a major return with introduction with Tommaso Ciampa.
That is right. Tommaso Ciampa showed up, and his entrance is fucking fire, man. Yeah. Kind of literally and figuratively. Tommaso Ciampa is on AEW.
Yeah. My one complaint: that jacket's terrible.
It was a terrible day. It was bad. It was like he raided the Mrs. Wardrobe.
Yeah.
And somehow maybe
it doesn't fit with him, man. Like, you need something a little more badass.
Yep.
Like
you need to raid Aleister Black's wardrobe. Yeah. Okay.
Or just go with a vest and do Stone Cold Steve Austin like he does. Or when he was in NXT, where he just came out in camo jeans and was That tells me like Psycho in the Woods type of thing that he's kind of done.
Plus, like the bald with the big beard, definitely Psycho. Wood Psycho, yes. But no, that is so cool. He left WWE recently because honestly, let's be honest here. Let's not mince words. WWE was booking him like shit. Him and Johnny Gargano, two phenomenal talents, and they're just kind of
Gargano was almost
sad, crappy bullshit bookings, really. And now Gargano is still kind of sad, crappy bullshit bookings. Which is sad because they were a great tag team.
Yeah.
They're great solo competitors too. Definitely very versatile guys, but
Ciampa's solos were just poorly booked. He was like a flunky of the Miz.
That was a
stop
thing.
giving good guys Mrs. Flunky. That's like
God, right?
That's like the coffin of death. I'm surprised.
Like Carmelo Hayes has recently managed to crawl out of that and is now a title holder. But
don't get into a feud or be an ally of the Miz in general. It never ends well.
No, it does not. But that's super exciting. I am so happy that he's with AEW. I feel like they're going to book him well. They're going to take him back to his Monster Heel NXT days, and it's going to be glorious to watch, and I can't wait.
I want to see him and Mox go at it.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see him, Mox, and Darby Allin being
oh, my God.
And a blood everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God, it's a liver. Whose is it? I don't know.
Put it in the pile.
Yeah. I think it's an audience member's. The guy playing as Macho Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a pain in my abdomen. No, I don't like it at all.
Oh, was it those Slim Jims?
Oh, I can't process any toxins in my body.
But also,
anybody got any Pepto-Bismol?
You got to do the finger wiggles.
This is what my guts feel like right now.
But
the kid's doing it. That's nice.
Yeah, you can't see it, but he's stretching those toe beans. It's very adorable. But also, Andrade now has got his non-compete shit taken care of, and he is officially wrestling now back in, because I know last week's we mentioned that he had shown up. He was part of the Don Callis family. He wrestled on Saturday, but I can't remember who he wrestled. And then he wrestled on Wednesday, and that was, I can't remember who it was either. I didn't take notes. It was very long. Do you remember who he wrestled? It was a really good match, but I can't remember who it was.
I can't remember off the top of my head either.
Yeah, so that's cool. I'm glad that he's back.
Ace Austin?
Was that on Saturday?
No, it was Wednesday.
Was that Wednesday?
Yeah.
My God, we're so unprepared. I'm sorry.
Sorry. But it's good to see him there.
Yeah, and now he's like giving like women in the audience his phone number and shit.
They need to bring the Los Garzas over and have them do their whole Latin Romeo.
Oh yeah.
So
that would actually be a badass faction.
Yeah.
Those guys are actually really good.
Yeah, but he's a member of the Don Callis family.
He's a member of the Don Callis family.
Anybody in the Don Callis family, there's just going to be guys that are left out. There's one guy that looks like
into like the NWO and like the end.
Everybody's a member of the Don Callis.
Everyone is a member.
There's certain guys that stand out, and there's certain guys I like. I can't remember the guy that's like looks like Crush's like son or whatever. Kind of looks like low rent Damian Priest.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Team U Damian Priest.
Yeah. But yeah. I do want to backtrack to the Rumble for a second.
Oh, sure. Yes.
There is one guy I am looking super forward to seeing in the men's Royal Rumble match.
Bob Backlund.
Yes, Bob Backlund and the Gobbledygooker. No,
Barry Horowitz.
Yep. Always Barry. Barry for life. No, the guy I'm looking at is Oba.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah,
I want to see Oba eat people.
Official entrance match
into the World
into the main rosters of WWE, and what a hell of a match! He's going to be Kevin Nash in like 1997, where he's going to run in, he's going to throw everybody out, and he's just going to be standing there like, I'm cool.
That was 95, I think.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Because I don't remember any of them. I just
they all kind of bleed into each
yeah,
other.
they do. We've been watching a lot of them. They do kind of.
We got as far as 2003 this year.
Yeah,
so we might watch.
We might keep going. I don't know, but yeah. So I have a feeling he's just going to get in there and just roust everyone. Mm-hmm. He's going to be Kevin Nash, Stone Cold, Yokozuna. Mm-hmm. I know there are other people I can't think of.
There's certain people like I want to see a big hoss. Like the WWE has a nice collection of big hosses. Like
they do. Yeah.
Him. I would say Braun Breaker. What's his name?
Bronson Reed.
War
Raiders guys.
Yeah, if they're there,
I don't even know if they're still there. They haven't been around. I don't know if they got let go.
I want to see Oba and some other big guy. I want to see Oba get challenged.
Yes,
I like his NXT run for a while, but the problem towards the end of it never
ran out of people that were like credible threats, like fucking Ricky Saints. Give me a break.
Yeah, the fact they took the belt, like, no,
it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
If anybody should have done that should have been Tony D'Angelo. He took the North American belt off him.
That was a hell of a match.
Yeah. Tony
D versus Oba that was the point when I realized that Tony D'Angelo was kind of a badass. Yeah. I thought he was going to get crushed. Anyway, but yeah, Oba, man, I can't wait for Oba to make his debut. I'm pretty excited about that too.
I feel also, now that I sit there and think of it, there's a potential for Javon Evans to be the next Kofi in terms of like innovative level stuff.
Yes. Young Kofi, now that Kofi's not really wrestling and he's doing his whole weird ass
whatever the fuck they're way.
I don't know what's going on with them. It's just wasted talent.
Quite frankly. They're terrible heels. It needs to stop.
Yeah. Although I do appreciate Xavier Woods' giant hat.
Yeah.
And I would like to know where I can purchase said giant hat. I quite like it.
I feel like you're going to have to get that in like installments and layaway.
I think I'm going to have to make it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to find one.
I don't think we have enough room in our house for that.
I won't be able to get through some of the doorways.
Yeah. Any doorway.
Be walking around like this.
You're going to be one of those annoying cosplayers at a convention that's like in a giant mech suit or still like, why isn't this door made for me?
I'm going to take up the entire aisle and I'm going to sneer at everyone.
Why is this
commoners with your normal sized hats?
Why is this aisle too small for my hat? You should be more considerate of my giant costume.
Exactly. Yes.
But anyway,
I think we ran out of material.
Yeah.
So
we got our picks down. I went through like important ones that we wanted to run through. But we do have our question for this week.
Yeah, we have our trivia question for this week. And it is also Royal Rumble based.
Yes. Mm-hmm. For those who can't read it.
At his first Royal Rumble in 1996, what character did Glenn Jacobs? Thank you. Did Glenn Jacobs enter as his first character in WWE?
Yes, that is our question. The answer will be given to you next week when we review the Royal Rumble. And the first person to answer on our social media or YouTube page,
get a shout out.
We'll get a shout out from us.
Yes. So if you know the answer, post it somewhere. Let us know. Yeah. We'll check timestamps.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to sponsor us in the future for these questions and give us neat prizes to give away, we're not opposed to that.
We're not opposed to that. Yes. Yes, definitely. Or if they just want to sponsor the show and give us money to talk about them, we can do that. We're whores.
Yes. We're looking at you, restaurant community.
We do talk about eating a lot in this show.
Yes.
We are going to go eat dinner after this.
Yes.
All right.
Yellow Taco.
Yes. If you're ever in State College, we don't get money from them, but Yellow Taco has a little taco truck off of Calder Way, and they are amazing. They make great tacos and great burritos.
It's a little alley, and basically, if you blink, you'll miss it.
Yes.
Like, we did last time.
Yeah, we walked around a lot.
Yeah.
I went in totally the wrong direction.
And I kept telling you it was the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It felt very role reversal thing.
Yeah.
But it was, we got there, we had tacos, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We were happy.
And our cat's like, tacos?
I'm having tacos.
Where's the tacos? And
Look at that face. Look at that face. That's a face that wants tacos.
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 Okay. Anyway. All right. We're going to go because we're really hungry. Now we're talking about food. So, all right. Have fun watching the Royal Rumble, guys. We will probably not see you tomorrow because technology issues, but we'll see you next Friday.
Yeah, we'll definitely be posting our thoughts on our social media.
If you want to follow us on Facebook, probably our personal page is probably not the Ballistic Missionaries page. We'll definitely be like live posting updates on Facebook.
Yeah, we don't. I don't do Twitter. Sue's reasonable
every now and then, mostly just to argue with stupid people.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, if you want to find us on Facebook, Dewey Roland, Dan Noakes.
Yeah,
we do live posting of basically jokes and the entire night. You'll be sick of it.
They're quite possibly the most famous Dewey Roland and Dan Noakes on the on Facebook. So
Yes,
it shouldn't be too hard to find us.
No, it should be too hard. But we'll see. We'll see you next week, guys. Stay warm out there. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's cold. It's
Yeah.
really fucking cold.
Yeah.
Stay warm. Bye.
Bye.